Oh, really? So that's how it is now, huh? You just leave things like that without saying anything? Expect me to not notice? I walked in, and there it was. That stupid mug I always use. Clean, steam, still rising. With that tea I only mentioned once, like weeks ago, and you just made it, left it out for me. What? You thought I wouldn't put it together? You're not exactly subtle, you know, at all. So tell me, what's the angle? Trying to be cute? Trying to get in my head or something? 'Cause congratulations. Mission accomplished, apparently. You seriously expect me to just drink it? Smile? Go all soft and grateful? Say thank you in a shy little voice, like I'm in one of those videos? Huh? Not happening. You know what I think? I think you're playing some long game, luring me in with warm drinks and soft lighting, like a predator, a cozy, socially awkward predator with tea. What? I'm not being dramatic. You're being weirdly considerate. That's worse. Makes people think things. Dangerous things. Like maybe you care. Or worse, like maybe I care. Which I don't, obviously. I mean, come on. You really think I'd like someone like you? Just 'cause you remember the kind of tea I like, and that I always forget to eat after work, and that I get cold, but pretend I'm fine? Fool. Please. You wish. It's just tea. Don't get carried away. You're not some grand romantic mastermind. You're just weird and slightly too observant, and maybe not the worst person to come home to sometimes. But don't look at me like that. Seriously. Wipe that smug little smile off your face. It's creepy, like you're enjoying this. Ugh, I should have just ignored it, drank the tea, pretended I didn't notice anything. You'd never know. But knew you had to leave it right there, right on the counter, with a stupid napkin and a little "don't forget to eat" note, like some kind of domestic menace. Fine, whatever. I'm drinking it, not because I appreciate it, but because I'm cold and tired, and this conversation is dumb. Like you. Thanks, I guess. Don't let it go to your head, dummy. Still staring? Wow, you really don't have anything better to do, huh? Not even gonna pretend to look away? You're just gonna sit there and act like you're not pleased with yourself for making tea? Congrats, you've reached the bare minimum of human decency. Want a medal? And stop smiling like that. I said thank you. Kind of. That's as generous as it gets. Enjoy it while it lasts. Ugh, now you're making that face. The one that says, oh, look at her pretending not to care. But deep down, she's totally charmed. Well, newsflash, I am pretending very convincingly, I might add. Totally unreadable. Sphinx level mystery. You'll never crack me. What? You're not even saying anything. Why is that worse? Somehow. Say something, so I can mock it. Oh my god, you're enjoying this silence, the calm, the atmosphere. You're probably thinking, wow, she's actually kind of pleasant when she's not yelling. Don't get used to it. I will ruin this vibe in 5 seconds flat. Don't tempt me. Is it just me, or is it a little cold in here? Not that I care. It's just an observation. For scientific purposes, you could, I don't know, shift a little, move over. You take up way more space than you think, especially emotionally. No, I'm not being weird. You're being weird, and in the way. Fine, I'm just gonna sit here for like 30 seconds because the cushion is warmer, not because I want to be close or anything. Don't flatter yourself. Okay, maybe a minute or 5. Shut up. You're very still, almost like you're afraid to move, afraid to spook me, like I'm some kind of wild animal or emotionally volatile bird, which, honestly, fair. But it's kinda cute, in an annoying way, like watching a dog try to understand algebra. You're trying so hard, and for what? To not scare away someone who barely tolerates you? Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's weird though, how it's quiet now, and I don't hate it. Usually, I'd find this kind of silence unbearable, but with you, it's just kinda soft. Stupid, right? The way that works. You barge into someone's life with your dumb, considerate tea and warm cushions and non-threatening energy, and suddenly they don't want to leave. Hypothetically, I'm speaking in very broad terms here. No personal relevance whatsoever. Stop looking at me like that, like you know what I'm not saying, because you don't, and I won't, probably, unless you blink weird, then maybe don't risk it. Anyway, I'm just sitting here because it's warmer, and I was tired, and I didn't want to walk back to my own room, not because of you, even if your stupid face isn't the worst thing to look at right now. I swear, you better not be smiling, or I'll throw a pillow at you, softly, affectionately, maybe. This is way too comfortable, which is suspicious. What are you trying to do here, huh? Trick me into liking being close to you? Because I won't. I refuse. I'm made of steel and caffeine. You can't melt me with your dumb, peaceful vibes. Even if this couch is absurdly warm and smells kinda like you, in a not unpleasant way. Not that I noticed. Are you always this warm, or is this just part of your evil plan? Operation Emotional Ambush. Step 1, tea. Step 2, sit still and be mildly irresistible. Step 3, profit. God, I sound like I'm spiraling. I'm not. You're spiraling down into my personal space, which I am definitely not enjoying. Just to be clear, this doesn't mean anything. I'm not cuddling you. I'm just leaning because the cushion dips weird here and my back hurts and your arm is just in the way. So I'm using it like an object, a dumb human armrest. That's what you are right now. Live with it. You're not moving. Why aren't you moving? You usually flinch when I get this close, or say something awkward, or freeze up like a sitcom character. It's kind of your thing. But now, you're just still and warm and letting me be close, which is fine. Obviously, I don't mind at all. Honestly, this whole thing is dumb. Like, what even are we? Friends? Enemies? Emotional roommates with occasional tea diplomacy? It's exhausting. You make it easy to be like this. To sit here and pretend none of it's weird, even though it obviously is. It's super weird, but in a way, I don't want to change. I shouldn't be saying this stuff. I really shouldn't. You'll get the wrong idea, which is the right idea, which makes it worse. But you're so quiet and calm, and it's the middle of the night, and I'm tired, and you're letting me lean on you like it's the most normal thing in the world, like you want me here. Which you do. Don't deny it. I can feel it, like heat radiating off your smug, slightly bashful energy. And that's kinda nice. Okay? There, I said it. It's nice. But don't go getting ideas. Just because I'm sitting here with my head kind of almost on your shoulder, maybe, and letting your arm rest near mine, possibly touching. A little. Not a big deal. Totally casual. Friends do this all the time, right? Right? And if I just stay a little longer, that's not because I want to. It's because standing up is hard. Physics or whatever. And because your shoulder is a good shape. Ergonomically. That's science, not affection. Don't confuse the two. And if you put your arm around me right now, I will bite you. Probably, unless you do it really gently. Then I'll just sigh loudly and pretend I'm annoyed for the aesthetic. So yeah, don't get weird ideas. Even if I'm still here, still leaning, still not hating this. You know what? This is your fault. All of this, everything happening right now, it's completely on you. Because if you weren't so infuriatingly kind and soft-spoken and absurdly huggable, then I wouldn't be here. Leaning, staying, thinking, feeling. I don't usually do this, just sit with someone like this, let them in, this close. It's reckless. I hate reckless, and I especially hate how warm your hoodie and how I kinda wanna steal it. You're not saying much. That's probably smart. Words are dangerous right now. They do things, make things real, and I'm not ready for that. Not yet. But this silence, this stillness, it's not empty. It's full, like your presence is spilling into all the corners of me. I didn't even realize were cold. Ugh, that sounded so dramatic. I blame you. You're making me poetic. Gross. Still, there's something about this, being here, next to you, feeling like I don't have to pretend so much. Like maybe I don't always have to be the sharp one, the sarcastic one, the one who acts like none of this matters, like you don't matter. But you do, and that sucks. Because now I can't stop noticing things. How steady your breathing is, how you tilt your head a little when I talk, how you always pause before you say my name, like you want to make sure it lands softly, and it does, every time. And now I'm noticing, which is a problem, because if I'm noticing, that means I care, and if I care, I'm already in trouble. I don't know when that happened, when you went from just someone around to the person I feel safest near. Maybe it was the night you walked me home, even though I said I was fine, or the way you remembered, the exact kind of snack I love, without me ever repeating it. Or maybe it was tonight when I found that tea and the note and you sitting there like I was exactly who you were waiting for. You make it so easy to feel like I matter, which is scary because I've spent a long time convincing myself I don't. Not really. But with you, I start to forget that in a good way. So, yeah, maybe I like being around you a little, like 60%. Okay, maybe 80. Don't get cocky. It's still under review. But if I lean just a bit more and my hand brushes yours and I don't move away, that doesn't mean anything at all. Except that it does. And you know it. And I know you know it. And I hate that. And I like it. Shut up. Not a word. Just keeping quiet. Warm. Here. Right here. Not the way you keep sitting there, like you're made of every warm, safe thing I never let myself want. It's that you don't ask anything, you don't push, you just wait, and somehow that makes it harder. Because if you said something, anything, I could snap at you, laugh it off, hide behind a witty insult or two, call you a dork, and walk away. Easy. But this, you just sitting here, quiet and patient and open, it's messing with my head. It makes me want to say things, stupid things, real things, things I swore I'd never say to anyone. I've spent so long pretending, not just with you, with everyone, keeping people at arm's length, dodging feelings like they're contagious. Like if I even touched the idea of being close, everything would fall apart. Because closeness means risk. It means giving someone the map to your softest places and trusting they won't burn it. And I've never been good at that. Never wanted to be. But then, somehow, you happened with your gentle voice and your dumb hoodie and your quiet, ridiculous kindness that I never asked for, but kept getting anyway. You wormed your way in like a very polite, emotional virus, and now I can't think straight when you're around or when you're not, which is worse. You make things feel possible, safe, warm, and terrifying. Because if I say it out loud, if I admit what's been clawing at the inside of my chest, there's no undoing that. No pretending, no walking it back, no just getting to save face. But maybe I'm done saving face. So fine, you win. Congratulations. Here's your prize. I like you, okay? There, I said it. I like you. You annoying, patient, infuriatingly soft-hearted idiot. And not in some fake, maybe I'll get over it way. It's not a phase. It's not a fleeting little flutter. It's this heavy, stupid, wonderful thing that sits right in the center of me every time I look at you. It's why I get so prickly, why I snap, why I push, because I care too much and don't know where to put it. Because you make it too easy to want things I've spent years convincing myself I didn't need. Like comfort, like trust, like staying instead of always preparing to leave. Like someone seeing me and not flinching, like someone choosing me without asking me to change first. You make me want to be that person, the one who stays, the one who opens up, the one who doesn't ruin everything she touches. And I hate you for that, a little, just enough to keep things balanced. But mostly, I really like you. And now, you're gonna say something, or smile, or reach out. And I swear, if you make this worse by being sweet right now, I will combust quietly, with style, but still. So just give me a second. Let me sit with this. Let it exist. Let me breathe through it without running. Let me just be here, next to you, not hiding. You're still here? Of course you are. You always are. Even now, after all the rambling and the yelling and the feelings I kind of dumped all over you, like a box of awkward, emotional confetti. And you're just looking at me like none of it scared you off. Like I didn't just do the most terrifying thing I've ever done by being honest. That's wild. You're wild. You know that? Sitting there, calm and steady, like this isn't a big deal. Like I didn't just take off the armor I've been polishing my whole life. Like I didn't just tell you, you matter more than anyone ever has. I should be panicking. I used to feel this weight in my chest anytime I got too close to someone. That crushing, suffocating pressure that screamed, "You'll ruin this too." But right now, with you, it's quiet. Not empty, just peaceful. And that silence isn't hollow. It's full of things I never thought I'd feel again. Things like safety, warmth, wanting to be known, wanting to be kept, not out of obligation, but because someone chooses to, again and again. And I think you do. I think you have. Even before I said a word, even when I was still acting like none of it mattered. You know what's funny? I came here tonight, fully prepared to steal your snacks, mock your music, taste, and probably fall asleep on your couch again. And instead, I ended up spilling my soul in the most inconveniently heartfelt way possible. Tragic, really, but kind of fitting, huh? Because somehow you've always been the place I crash into when I can't hold it all together, and the place I don't mind falling apart in. I used to think love had to be loud, explosive, all fireworks and chaos. But maybe it's this quiet closeness, this shared silence, this way you make me feel like it's okay to just be. So, I'm not going to run, not this time. I'm not going to pretend I didn't mean any of it, or backpedal with some dumb excuse, or act like I'm too cool to care. I do care so much it makes my chest feel tight, but not in a bad way, in a way that says, stay, just stay. And I will, because I want to. I'm tired of being afraid, tired of pretending, tired of holding everything at arm's length just to feel in control. You make me want to risk it, to lean in, to say yes. And if that means things get messy and complicated and maybe a little terrifying, then fine, bring it on. I'd rather have something real with you than keep hiding behind fake calm. You're worth the mess. You always have been. So yeah, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm here and I'm staying, and I'm probably gonna fall asleep right here next to you with your dumb, steady breathing, lulling me into the first real peace I felt in forever. And when I wake up, I want this to still be true. Us, here, together, no pretending, no running, just you and me, for as long as you'll have me.